Something that is very similar both in King David and in Nehemiah is that they both said at a certain point in life, I'm not going to run away, even though it looks like there's plenty of reason for it. I was just reading Psalm 11, and David in the beginning says, how can you say to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? And Nehemiah said something similar in Nehemiah 6:11. He said, but I said, should a man like me flee? And could one such as I go into the temple to save his life? I will not go in. So their point was that they were saying, I'm not going to run away from the situation. Yes, the enemies, there's many enemies, and I have in a way reason to fear. Maybe I may even understand what you are doing, but I'm not going to become like you. I cannot run. I cannot turn away. And over the millennia, many Christians have said the same thing in the face of persecution. Many times Christians said, no, I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to run. And they may be paid a severe price for it. Even today, it happens to many of our brothers and sisters in countries where there's no freedom to believe in Jesus. And there are many of those around the globe. And many of them say, no, I believe, I am here, I belong here, I'm going to walk with God, and you do what you have to do, but I'm just going to walk with God. And I think that the first thing that is so key here is what Nehemiah says. He says, should a man like me flee? And what an interesting point that is. The point here is that Nehemiah knew who he was, who and what he was. And of course, we know his position, and he was the leader, and in a way, maybe he's referring to that. But I like to think more of he knew who he was with God. And I like that thought because it's very similar to what Paul says about himself. Like I know what I am because of God's grace. I learn what I am, and then I can say, no, this is where I belong. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to turn away. I'm not going to turn my back to the situation. I'm just going to have to stand because I know what I am. And this is a very key point. When we think about Ephesians 4 and growing up in the Lord, as it says there, to full manhood, to full maturity, actually this is so key for us in life, because this will help us stand for the things that actually matter: our friendships, our relationships, our churches, our marriages if we have one, our families, our convictions, the truth of the Bible, standing for the things that matter. It's only possible if you know who you are, and you will only learn that with the Lord, walking with the Lord. So that's just a starting thought for your meditation, and God bless your day.